we'll be using Google Classroom to manage your purchase orders for this year. So what that means is the billing agent is going to send you an assignment for a purchase order. You'll actually have two assignments, one for European orders and one for US orders. And you will turn that into, open it through Google Classroom and turn it into Google Classroom. The steps that you have to make is open the assignment in Google Classroom, complete the assignment, and then turn it back into Billy. So let's see what that looks like. If we go into our Gmail and go up to the waffle menu and look for Google Classroom. In Google Classroom, whether you're elementary or secondary teacher, or head of a department or head of a grade, you'll have a Google Classroom up here. You click on it, and you'll have two assignments, which you can find either under classwork or under stream. Okay, so I'm gonna see I have a European order and a US order. Okay, so I'm gonna open, they're essentially the same, but let's take our US order so we can do a sample. And you'll see a Google Sheet shows up under that. It's assigned. I'm going to click to open the sheet. And what it's doing is making a copy of that sheet. If you see Educational Technology, that's my Google name. And it's made a form for me. Your job next is to take a look at the red boxes that help you fill out. Select the grade leader. So you go in here and whoever the grade leader is for that, that'd be your name if you're filling this out. And then which grade you're filling this out for. Okay, then you come down, you can select a vendor right here. So you have a list of vendors in the states that we deal with. You click on one, and then you go fill in the normal things here, which is the quantity of how many items you're ordering, what's the ISBN or the reference number, the title of the whatever you're getting, the cost per one. And it'll automatically, when you put the quantity and the cost per one, it'll automatically calculate this total cost. Because grade level teachers are doing this, or department heads, you have to click and select the name of the teacher that this item is designated for. So it might not be going to you, it might be going to your co-teacher or someone in your department. Rationale for the item, whether it's for curriculum or it's an extra after-school activity or some special project or whatever, you want to list that in there. And then finally, the category is where you can put either it's a textbook or audiovisual or other. Okay, so if you look along the bottom, so that you would fill this out, and you can fill up to, well, quite a few, 50 items in there. But you'll notice that you have to use a separate worksheet for each, or a purchase order for each vendor. Along the bottom here, I have my different purchase orders. So you start at the far left, you do your 0, that's your first one. That's for one vendor. Then you go to the next one, select that for the next vendor, etc., etc. Use as many of those as you want. There's 10 total. Hopefully that'll be enough for everybody, but you can talk to Billy if you need more than that. Okay? Then once you're done with that, you get it all filled in. You go back to the assignment in Google Classroom, and when you're happy with it, you click Turn In. That means you're basically submitting that back to Billy. Billy's going to get a copy of it, and you'll have access up to the due date, which is right now the 24th of February. You'll have access to go back to it and unsubmit it. That means you want to pull it back and make an edit. After the due date, you're not going to be able to do that anymore, but that's okay. Okay? So that's the basic way that you're going to deal with your purchase orders. You're opening it through Google Classroom, you're completing the assignment, then you're making sure you turn it in through Google Classroom. That'll let Billy keep track of who turns in what and when they turn it in. Please contact me if you have any questions. Thank you.